welcome to the Queen's Lair. It's your girl, the Mad Queen. Today, I want to go over, again, the Magic Pass. I did go over it not last month, but the month before, and if you can remember, I was not very happy about it, but I am here to shed some light and further my opinion on the new Magic Pass and how it works. As you can see, I am level 48, and I did purchase this Magic Pass. I did not purchase it the first time they came out with this type of Magic Pass, where you're basically getting gear and you're paying for gear. And the reason I specifically did that is not for this gear, because this gear is... I think that paying for gear, especially whenever you don't know what you're going to get, I think it's not a great idea, and it's a waste of money. I played Raid Shadow Legends for a really long time, and I had to learn my lesson with purchasing gear packs in that game to know that it is just a waste of money and you shouldn't do it. But now it's just an extra bonus onto the other things that they've added into it now. I recommended before, not last month, but the month before, that you don't purchase this, but I 100% recommend you do spend the $10 on this Magic Pass if you're on the fence about it or thinking about it. And the reason for that is because of this legendary book. A legendary book pack by itself is typically $10. It's like $9.99 or something like that. So, for $9.99, not only are you getting this book, and it typically comes with diamonds as well, you're also getting a bunch of forging materials, you're getting meal tickets, upgrading gear charms, you're just getting a lot of extra stuff. And don't get me wrong, I know if you're thinking, but they had most of this stuff in that Magic Pass 2 months ago. You're right, they did have a lot of this, but they didn't have the legendary book. The legendary book added in with this makes it 100% worth purchasing for $10. If you can remember, 2 months ago, they came out for the very first time ever with a Magic Pass that was selling, or that had gear in it and some forging materials. I threw a fit. I said stuff to the developers of the game. I was really upset about it because there were a lot of changes made around that time that were not good, and it was a lot at once, and it was extremely frustrating because I've been playing the game now for over a year, so I've been around for quite some time, and they had always had a hero, a legendary hero in the Magic Pass. Once a month, you could guarantee that you were going to get a legendary hero plus some extra stuff for $9.99 or $10 a month. I absolutely love this game. I still love this game. I don't I still enjoy it, at least. And they have unfortunately done a lot of things to move away from being a free-to-play friendly game, which is what they had advertised and what they were really trying to accomplish, was making a free-to-play game. But of course now it's not very free-to-play friendly, and whenever they took that away, I was extremely upset because there are not a lot of people that can spend tons of money on shards and other things, but $10 a month, even free to play, low spenders, people that can't really afford to spend much in games, could put $10 into the game and guarantee that they were going to get a legendary. And that was honestly a really good thing for free to play players. Well, after I pitched a fit, I'm not going to say it was solely me, because I doubt it. I don't know, but I really did. I mean, I pitched a fit. And if you haven't seen that video, I go on a really long rant. And I think that's probably the very first, like, angry video I have ever posted. So if you guys want to see that, it is pretty entertaining by itself. But anyways, after that, they decided to alternate magic passes every other month. So now, as you know, last month they had Opal that you could purchase in the magic pass. And then this month they have gone back to the magic pass that has gear in it and forging materials. But now they've added a legendary book, which, like I said before, now makes this pass really, really worth it, which is why I'm not sitting here having a giant angry rant like I did 2 months ago. But I have also suggested to them, why not have the option for both of these passes every month? First of all, it would make the game more money, and second of all, if people don't like the hero that's in the pass that month, they could not buy that, but still buy this one, especially if it always has a legendary book. And then, if they do like the hero and they like this, they could buy both, or whatever the case might be. But I think it would be a great option, because I still want my legendary every month. I have spent quite a bit of money in this game. I hate to admit, I think I've probably spent around $3,000 at this point. That really hurts me to say. That's over the course of a year. I cannot afford to keep playing like that, and I will not keep playing like that. So as long as these magic passes keep being worth my money, I will keep purchasing those every month. And I do buy both of the passes every month. But besides that, that's it. And I think that's about, what, this pass is like $10. And then $5 a month. And the Silver XP is $10. I can't remember exactly. I've bought it every single month automatically since I started the game. So, but regardless, I do recommend purchasing this. It is now worth it with this legendary book in it. It would be really exciting to see them maybe add an epic book in this as well, you know? Just saying, Ace. Just saying. And also, really, give us the option to buy both passes every month if we want to. Both magic passes. Have more than one. There are so many games that have more than one, like Battle Pass or Magic Pass to whatever that game is. And I don't understand, why not just do it here? Because I'll tell you now, if they had where I got the legendary every month and I got this book with all of these resources for $10 a month, I would be spending $20 a month on these passes. That would be an extra $10 I would be spending. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Would you like to have the option to purchase both of these every month? And what do you think about this pass now? I know I had a lot of people with mixed feelings the last time I released a video about this, because people were saying, you know, oh, the gear is good and this and that. And I'm sorry, I will never agree with you on that. The reason why is, first of all, don't get me wrong, the set is good. But I'm not going to pay money for stats that aren't guaranteed. And especially when you come down here, you get one guaranteed stat. on the necklace and the ring. So that is really not worth it. And honestly, I'll tell you this. If they were to do 3 stats on these and maybe 2 stats down here, or at least guarantee that you're not going to get a flat stat or something, then it would be worth it. But honestly, it's just as much of a gamble forging that equipment as it is to spend $10. So I would rather not spend my money to do that and just use the resources within the game. But I'm just really curious. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. I am really excited that they've added this book and that they did decide to rotate every other month. Of course, I want them to take a step farther. That may not happen. It may happen. I don't know. Maybe you guys can help with that with the comments. But let me know. And if you can afford to spend $10 for this legendary book and all these resources, go for it. You have my vote of approval, and I 100% recommend it. I have already done so. If you're a new player or an experienced player looking for advice or willing to give advice, join my growing Discord community. The link will be in the description. Thanks for watching. Once again, it's the Mad Queen, and I'll catch you in the next video.